And we are live. Hello, hello, and happy Thursday, everybody. I am super excited for tonight. I will give everybody a second to find us. If you end up jumping on, please do hashtag live. If you are live, if you're catching replay, go ahead and do hashtag replay so we know that you are here.
Yeah.
And we're gonna give everybody a second to find us and to share it. So please, share this. Let us know that you're here. Put some emojis in there. I'm really excited for tonight. I've got Tammy on with me. We are going to be talking about health, wellness, and mindset. And those are three amazing and important things. I am so excited for tonight. I almost didn't start it on time because we were like getting into conversation. And I was just telling, we did a pre-interview a little while ago, and I was like, I should have recorded that. We could have thrown that up there. We've got Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Hello. We've got Jacob Mendez. We've got Quintina. I want to make sure I'm saying, that's a beautiful name. Hello, everybody. Yes, if you are on, go ahead and do hashtag live if you are here live. Hashtag replay if you're catching the replay for tonight. We're going to start out this Thursday night like we do every Thursday night, and that is by sharing your positives with us. So feel free to go into the comments and let us know, what are you positive for today? Hello, Michelle. Hello, Jamie. Hi, girls. Tammy, why don't you start us out? What's your positive for today or this week?
Pretty much this is my positive that this kind of scares me a little bit. So but my positive is I'm really hoping to inspire someone, and even if it's one person. So in health and just the mindset. So that's definitely my positive. I appreciate you even considering me to be on this live. It means the world to me. I think this is the coolest thing ever.
I'm so excited. I was actually thinking about this for a while, and I was really excited. Guys, if you haven't talked to Tammy yet, you're going to love tonight, because seriously, I feel like I'm talking to we've been friends for a while. I feel like I'm talking to just a really old friend. We just connect heart to heart whenever she gets on and we're live, and I just love it. We've got Tiffany says that her positive is I am crushing my water goals. That's right, because she's one
of my clients. So yeah, that is awesome. And yeah, she's gone so I'm so proud of Tiffany. She's gone so far and everything. She'll be a health coach someday. Sorry, my bad.
I love that. I love Tiffany. She was on last week. If you didn't see her last week, she was on last week, and we had a blast. Let's see. Michelle says, I am positive for having you in my life as a partner and friend. Oh, thank you, Michelle. I love you to death too. I love her so much. Okay. Let's see. My positive is, and it's a totally off the wall goofball thing. I found out how to turn myself into a gift today. All of my friends and some of my family members, I literally was like, guess what I am? And they're like, what? And I was like, a stinging gift. And I sent them a bunch of gifts and everything like that of me doing this and all these crazy things. So that was my totally weird positive for today. So yes, I am so excited. So we'll give people a second. Like I said, if you jump in, go ahead, celebrate your positives. Please, if you have questions as we're going through stuff, if you have engagement, please put it into the comments. If it doesn't go along with our flow right now, I'll make sure that we catch it towards the end, because there will be a time too that you can ask her about that. But just anything you want to talk about or ask about what we're going through, please do that. Don't be shy. Jump out, ask your questions. That's what this night is for, okay? Let's see. Let's have Tammy go ahead and introduce yourself for a little bit before we get started.
So I'm Tammy Cross. I'm actually a certified health coach. So I have 2 boys, and I'm married to an amazing man that supports me on everything I do. I've actually lost 110 pounds. So I definitely know what unhealthy feels like. And that's really my mission, to actually help people with health and their mindset. And that's why we're kind of here today. So it's pretty much it.
All right. I'm so excited. And one of the things I've noticed is I think I met you a while ago, but one of the things that we did, I think we did a in the park thing. We met for a women's thing in Hackley Park with bring your own lawn chair style thing, and just like your mindset and the way that you view things is just amazing. Like it's just inspirational. And one of the things that I'm sure we're going to get into too is like, guys, when I don't like cold weather, like I don't do cold weather. Okay. I'm just like, you don't like it, you don't do it. Okay. Tammy is the type of person when she says, I don't like the cold, she says, you know what? I'm going to go outside every single day until I like it. Right.
Yeah, that's totally me. Like, so that was like one of my goals. Like, I like to be very active, and I noticed in the wintertime I don't like it. So I needed to like learn how to like it. Like I needed to find a way that worked for me and make it my own and enjoy it. And I actually do. It's been like my 9th day, and I'm excited about walking now, and I'm finding like the deep of the fresh air and like being grounded and like the sun coming up, like it's just so beautiful. Do I still want to move to somewhere warmer? Yes, but at the meantime, I'm enjoying the cold. I am. So I mean, it's just it's rewiring and just kind of making it work for yourself. Like and again, your mindset's it's how you you persuade it, like totally.
Well, so I want to talk about, because, everybody, it's new year, hashtag new year, new me, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody has all these goals and all these things. And we're going to talk tonight about how they can kind of reach those and get those. And, first thing, everybody says, I'm going to go on a diet, right? I'm going to go on a diet, or I'm going to do this. And how do you go about that? I love what you told me.
The hardest thing for me was you can't run from a bad diet. It hit me like really hard on that one. It took me a while to figure that out. So I was one of those people that would run to, I was a gym junkie. Like I really was. And like I'd eat healthy throughout the whole entire day. And then at nighttime I would binge eat with my kids. Like, so like, and that relationship with my food was bad. Like it was really bad. And like I'd crash, and then I'd feel like I didn't have a healthy relationship with food, and I didn't have a healthy relationship with working out, because I was using workout to lose weight, not for the mindset and for, to build muscle. So like that, it's a game changer when, cause it gets really depressing when you stop working out and you start gaining that weight back. Like that's a yo-yo diet right there, because you got to have a balance on both of them. So you definitely got to control that plate 100%. I feel like what puts in your mouth, food is fuel.
Yeah.
Like learning that skill.
So like, what do you suggest? Like just get rid of all the tempting foods in their house, or like?
Oh no. So that's no. I mean, it's going to be finding like when I have a program that we work with, it depends on where you're at, and like that's really where it helps with the health assessment, and that's where I dive in with people, where you're at in your health. Are you looking just to lose weight? We sit down and we figure out how to lose the weight, how to keep the weight off, and how to maintain the weight, and to have kind of dealing like what we discussed prior to that, mismanage emotions, like where you are with your food. I'm sorry, a donut, we love donuts, but you know what? How do you feel after you eat a donut? So we're really looking into and diving into the mindset and trying to find alternatives on where you're at with food and relationships all the way around. I mean, so it has to do like hardcore with the mindset. Like, are you an emotional eater? Like, are you someone that on holidays you like to binge eat? Like, so like these are things where, these are things as clients where like, how do you feel afterwards? Like, and like, where are you? And just like being mindful. Like my favorite word with my clients are mindful. Like how mindful are you? On you can use that on so many things. Like how mindful was I in that conversation? How did I react to that person? Like not even stressing. So like, even like, when you eat bad, you feel bad. And then like, it's like this whole, you're with your blood sugar spiking and all that stuff, you totally are not feeling good. So guess how you react to people?
Yeah.
Not good. Like you don't. So like, that's where we really focus on, mismanage emotions. It's kind of like, where are you at right now? And like, where do we want to go with that food and relationship? So I know like you're saying like, do you have to take it all away? You don't have to take it all away, but how about we try to figure out to do it a different way? Like look at it a different way, you know, and all that kind of stuff. Like, you know, Oreo cookies, they put so much stuff in it. There's nothing in there nutritious at all. Like I feel really bad what they've done to our food. Not saying they can never eat one, but if you're trying to lose weight, it can be an addicted food. It can be. Like, you ever eat that Oreo cookie and then want a bag of chips afterwards? Like, you don't want an apple. I'm just going to tell you right now. Like, so, like, having that attachment, you know, and, like, learning not to have guilt to food. Like, you know what I mean? The difference between binge eating on the couch with a bowl of ice cream than going to a birthday party and eating a cake and ice cream.
Yeah.
Totally different things. Or going to ice cream with your family. Different things. But the different things is, that was a moment, and then you're going to continue, you jump back on your healthy track. You know what I'm saying? There's no guilt involved with that. So Lucy, when you binge eat, you're like, oh, I broke my diet. Oh, you know, and you get this, and then you just throw all your hands up in the air and you're done. Like, you know, so that's where we really focus on, you know, yeah, let's give yourself, you know, I teach my clients, if you have a plan, if you have a plan, you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. So we focus on a plan. So like, let's say the holidays are coming up. Let's have a plan. If you plan on treating yourself, let's treat ourselves and be okay with it. That's the mismanaged, like, so we're totally, but if you plan on staying on program and plan on being really healthy, then let's do that. Like, you know, so there's no guilt involved with the food. So that having those emotions with the food it's not good and healthy for you. So
yeah, well, let's say I'm going to take a look at the comments real quick. We've got Tiffany says she's starting a 40-day sugar detox. She says, I'm excited and really nervous too. I was like, I know you talk a lot about baby steps. Well, hi, Marissa Marissa.
Marissa.
Bad Chick Gear. Hi, Bad Chick Gear. I can't remember her name, but I know. What is it? Is it Bad Chick Gear?
Oh, bad. Yeah. It's shoot. I'm not good at pressure sometimes. It's,
hello, Bad Chick. Hello. I'm putting her on the spot.
Courtney. Yes.
There we go. Okay. Hello, girls. Hello. But yeah, so you talk a lot about like taking the baby steps in your diet too. Yes. So Courtney, hi Courtney. So taking the baby steps in your diet, right? And one of the things to do that is to you know, like somebody had told me I wanted to cut sugar out from my coffee. I love coffee. I drink like it's a thing for me. And I drink sugar with my coffee. And when I wanted to cut that, the first thing I thought was I should cut it out of my coffee. And that would cut like literally half my sugar in a day. And I was really struggling. And I had a friend that was like, start with brown sugar and then like go to honey. And then you'll slowly see it easier to cut it out.
Yeah. Yeah, so like you definitely don't want to feel deprived. So as soon as you feel deprived, you're like, as soon as I tell my client they can't have it, they will go, that's all they can think about. Like your brain gets hijacked. You're like, oh, I need this. So yeah.
Yeah.
My Google went off. That was funny. All hyper. Like, yeah. So like you like, so that's where like we have like with me being, I have like a specific program for people where you don't feel deprived. So like we have specific bars for people and we have like, so you still get that sugar, but it's the good sugar. And like, so you're like realizing how you feel after you eat it. So you don't feel deprived at all. So like, don't ever, if you're feeling deprived, then it's definitely, you're doing it too fast. Like,
yeah. Well, and making things accessible too. Like my kids, when I started putting fruit out, we have a fruit basket in between our kitchen and our living room now. And I can't keep it full. I can't keep it stocked. Before our fruit was going bad. And when I put it out in front of them where they could actually get at it, I run out all the time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So keeping it simple, like that's a good thing to say too, because like with my program, we have our clients eat like 6 times a day. So we make it so simple where they can't mess up. So like literally we make it like where it's easy go. And so like, cause we live a fast paced life. So you need those structures to lose the weight. And then we baby steps, and then we get them to actually be able to learn how to meal prep, because someone that doesn't like know how to like, so you can't like be like, hey, by the way, you have to meal prep and you have to like, make 6 meals a day. Like that's just too much for a person. So definitely getting the baby steps in and like the structure of being healthy on that way and not being deprived.
I love that. I love that you say like if you're deprived, you're doing it wrong.
No, like for real, you definitely like in my clients, as soon as they get a craving, how can we get it because that's all you think about. Like, you're like, I want this. Like, your brain gets hijacked until like, it's like, and so like, all right, how can we get it healthier? Like, literally, like, we'll try to figure out a way where we can, like, where it doesn't take them off of their why. Like, so if they're labor focused on, like, losing weight, because there's multiple things that I help with health, but we work on that. So like, all right, if you're a binge eater at, like mine was, I won't lie to you, my health coach would say, I'm like, on my period, I wanted chocolate. Like, I just wanted it. Like, so we have like a healthy milkshake, and I put a little P2 in it, and it tastes like a Reese's peanut butter cup for me, but it's healthy. Like, it's totally has all the vitamins. It's like a protein vitamin shake, but it craves, and it helps me. And so like, I'm okay with it. There's no guilt to it. I feel good. And then, so I don't have that, guilt of binge eating a Reese's peanut butter cup. Lots of them probably.
Well, and that's the difference too, between like saying, I don't want the cookie, I don't want the cookie, I don't want the cookie. And instead of eating the cookie, you push it off until you get to the point where you eat the whole bag of cookies.
Yes, like, we don't want that. Like, we want you to, and then you just, the more you feel healthier, the more the mindset changes, your taste buds start changing, and it's easier to start saying no. Like, it really is. My son today was all like, I can't believe I like broccoli. Like, literally, like, looked at me. He's like, how did that happen? I was like, I don't know. You got healthy.
So we're talking about mismanaging your diet for people who have just jumped on, because I know a few people have just jumped on. We've got Amanda is on and Stephanie is on. Hello. It's nice to see you. We're just gone over how you can't run from a bad diet, and I know you've heard me say the word mindset probably like 60 times. Like, if you're following along and you need a drinking game, or if you're trying to keep up on your water intake for the day, like, every time we say mindset, drink. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Because the next thing we're going to talk about, and it's one of my favorite things, and I think whenever you're going to make a change in your life, or you're going to make goals or anything like that, mindset is huge. And Tammy, you are like slowly becoming the queen of, not slowly, no, you're the queen of like managing your mindset. So let's go for it.
Yeah, the kind of, it's like your surroundings kind of, and like how you like present yourself a little bit, like mismanaging your mindset. This one, like, I had to take a step back. I'm like, how am I going to do that? Like, how am I going to talk about that? Like, and I didn't realize that's kind of my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like, learning how to, like, with your emotions, and like mismanaging your mindset is kind of like being grounded, and like how to take that deep breath, like, and like, really, like, I can't tell you guys, like, it's really important, like, just to take that pause when you start to get stressed out, and taking that deep breath. Like, it is, like, it's a game changer, isn't it? Like, so, like, those voices can be scary in there. It really can be. And like, so like, and then it totally, when you're stressed out, you will start lashing out to people. You start like eating unhealthy. You start like, it's emotional roller coaster if you don't have like the right mindset, and like learning not to, I can't say control it, but kind of more to like, all right, I feel this way, and I know I need to feel this, like kind of recognizing your feelings, and like really like shifting them the other way where you want to go. Like, I'm really big into like yoga. I'm really big into like meditation. I love music therapy. Like, that is probably like, if those voices are scary in my head, that is instantly, and so some people instantly go to the refrigerator, and I'll instantly turn on to the music. So like, I really enjoy music and dancing, and so like, I really love controlling my mind a little bit more and dealing with stress better. Like, my husband even says like, I'm a totally different person from this, but I really feel like it has to do with what I put in my mouth, and how I'm sleeping, and the water intake that I'm taking. And like, it really helps clear the fog out. Mm-hmm. And like, it just kind of recognizing why we do what we do, like just owning your feelings, and like learning how to, like, your triggers, and just kind of like rotating them where they need to be. Okay. Like, an example, I'm on a meeting. I could feel my anxiety getting up. I feel it. You know what I do? and then you come back with the response that you need, because like you really get that trigger, like, you know, you're like, all right, this, I don't want to react. Normally I'd cry like my old me. And like it's just crazy on how things you could change with your mind, and like looking at things in a different perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have like, I can't say a learning disability, but I have like, I learn different than other people's. Like, so like I struggle with reading and writing. I'm learning. I'm trying to make my words better. You know what I'm saying? But anytime someone would used to like correct me, I'd have this complete meltdown. Like it was horrible. And it'd be days sometimes, you know, like I'd feel stupid, like all these emotions. And I think one day I was just like, maybe they're trying to help me. Like, you know, so I thought about it a little bit, and now anytime someone even corrects me, I thank them, because you know what? I'm learning how to grow as a person. My mindset is in a totally different spot, and I'm just like, I'm totally growing. Like, so like, and it's just all about like literally kind of filling up your cup and like taking care of you and having that confidence in yourself. And it has all to do with your mindset. And like, it truly does. And that's something I really work with my clients with, is like, where are you at right now, and like where do you want to be with your emotions? And like we call it like, you know, the drama circle, you know, drama triangle. Like we don't let people into our bubble that are trying to like attack us a little bit, and like we really work on like below the line and above the line. Like when you feel emotion, is it below the line or is it above the line? Like, are you curious and open to this conversation? Are you like aggressive and you want to argue and you want to win? You know what I'm saying? So like you really got to, you know, and I catch, it's not saying that you can't go below the line, but you got to recognize that you're going below the line. Like, oh, whoa, I'm below the line right now. I should not be like that. We need to get above the line and be more open on what they have to say, and always assume the best. Like, you know, and it totally, it's a game changer when you just kind of be more open to conversations with people and like understand that they're in a different place too, you know.
I think the world would be a better place if a lot more people took on the same idea that you did about that people aren't always trying to criticize. Well, that they're not always trying to criticize. You're like your boy, he made a hashtag for it, right? For you, like working on your grammar, right?
Yeah. Don't sound like, I felt like I was really hurt at first. He's like, you sound like a caveman a little bit. And I'm like, because I really feel like when I read, like I put the words in there, you guys.
Yeah.
Like, I read it. Like, when I write it, it's not in there. You know what I'm saying? So like, and he's like, you missed the word it. And then there's simple words. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm just a super speed reader, you know? So you can look at it that way. And so I put on there, don't sound like a caveman, you know? So, and that's where like my gratitude post kind of came with. And I know like this is where, you know, Jess gets totally geeked out about where,
I do.
Yeah. So gratitude to me means so much. And like when the coronavirus hit, it was hard, you guys. It was really hard. And being stuck in this home and la-di-da. And I've always believed that, you know, starting your heart with a gratitude is really big, but nothing really stuck to me. So then I continued to try. And as soon as I was like, you know what? I'm going to start posting this on Facebook. I'm just going to post accountability for myself. I could care less if anyone posts. Like, I'm just going to do this for me. And I really enjoyed it. Like, and so like, I'd write it in my journal the night before, and then I'd post it out onto Facebook. I am actually on 253 posts.
I knew you were at like, you were almost at 250 at the beginning of the week.
Yep. So, and like, that's just, it really has to do with like, you really can't, like, I feel like if you always have like gratitude, you really can't have anything, like you can't really complain. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I am blessed like every day. Like usually, like if a glass of water spilled over, I'm like, if that's the worst thing that happens today, it was a good day. Like for real, you guys. Like I never complain about like if I break something, I'm all like, wow, like that lasted really long. I'm really proud I didn't do it sooner. Like, you know, I'm always like that now. Like it's just, I feel at the end of the day, like, as long as I have the roof, like, my kids are here, you guys. I know people are burying their kids, and that's just really hard. And that kind of gives me, like, that's my scare. Like, you know what I'm saying? So anything that's happening and right now in my world, I just really like to be gratitude from it. Like, if someone cuts me off in the car, I'm like, oh, they're probably having a baby. And then my husband's like, they're not having a baby. And I'm like, yes. Like, you just don't know what's going on in people's life. So always have that gratitude everywhere. And so like, and some people share my posts. I'm like, that's weird. Like, but I guess I'm like inspiring them. Like, I didn't realize that. Because like, again, I really was kind of selfish and I did it for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have, like, it was on my list. Like, I'm going to, and then I started enjoying it. Kind of like the running thing. Like, the more you do it, like, you're like, because I wake up in Facebook, I wake up and I find like a post that really fit my day the day before off of Pinterest, and then I put it over there, and then and I get the post ready. So like, and I make it super simple. So I really have a like an I am journal. I write in every day that here it is. Sorry.
And while you're getting that, Courtney says she says she calls those luxury problems. I love that.
Yeah. So I write in this every night. It's like an I am journal. I got it off Facebook. I really do enjoy it. So it's like
affirmation.
I'm always telling myself I'm a strong, empowering woman. Like and then when I get like my best friend's probably on right now, she's just like I'm scared. She's like, you're a strong, empowering woman. Like like I'm always telling myself like that. Especially when I get like overwhelmed. Like telling yourself those affirmations is so important. And just it's crazy. Yeah, I love it.
Everybody know I do have gratitude journals that I'm going to be giving away. So I'm going to tell you at the end of this how you can get one. And these are really great. I know you've got the I am one. I wish I would have seen this. These were actually donated by my mother-in-law because she's amazing and she's the greatest mother-in-law in the whole wide world. But it's like, it's super cute. So I'll be telling you guys how to win one of these. So make sure you listen up at the end, towards the end. I'll tell you though. Let's see. Tiffany says, I love affirmation workouts with Elise Joan. I don't know who that is, but we'll have to find it. Well, and I love what you said about like when you're mismanaging your mindset, you're mismanaging your emotions. I think as parents, that's something that we do. And it's so hard too, because like there are times where I will like just lose all patience and I will snap at my kids and I just like lose it. And I just sit there thinking, why am I really mad? Like they didn't even really do anything. Why am I so mad at them? Why am I so angry? Why am I so upset? And then it's really because I had this happen, or I didn't do this, or, I didn't get enough sleep because I wanted to stay up on TikTok longer, or, you know what I mean? Like, or I wanted to watch that movie, or I just didn't take care of myself today. And because of that, I'm sluggish and I'm taking it out on them. And when I actually like stop and like have a self-assessment of what is wrong and why am I reacting this way, it really helps me to make sure that it doesn't happen again, that it doesn't happen again, and that it doesn't, I don't continue that behavior. And it puts me in check. It does. And I love that you say that, because I think that's something that we as moms need to realize, that you're going to have those moments. And like anybody, if you're starting a diet or you're making a lifestyle change or you're just being you're going to have those moments where you're not like your best self. And like, don't beat yourself up about it, but learn from it and move on. Right?
Recognizing that, okay, this is what happened. I was triggered, like just owning your emotions. It's really important. And like learning, like I feel like really bad when my clients are like, I did this. And they're like, I'm like, I feel bad, but you know what? How did you feel afterwards? Like you have to go through this to learn. Like we learn at like any problem, there's always a solution. So like, I really feel like, okay, yeah, I reacted, and like coming back and like even telling my kid like, hey, I'm sorry, like that was not cool of me, and owning that, you were like, this is what happened, it's big. It's really big. And parenting, it definitely helps.
Well, and you can do that with your kids. You can go back to your kids and say, hey, I was not my best self. I was kind of awful. I'm sorry I yelled at you. You can apologize to your kids. It's okay. I know that some people see it differently than that, but I feel that it teaches them that it's okay to do that too. It teaches them that, my boss used to say when I had a job that I had for a very long time, and she used to say, Jesse's the best at apologizing, because I am a hothead redhead. Okay. Like there were times that I would light off. Okay. I was not always bows and ribbons when you were by me. But if I did, and I did like I went off, or I said something cruel, or I just got angry and high-headed, it would be within minutes that I would literally turn around and be like, I don't know what that was. I was awful. I am sorry. I will work that it won't happen again. And not that I continue to say sorry, but I say sorry and then correct behavior. You know,
Right.
that's good for them to see.
Oh yeah. And it teaches your kids that you're not a robot, that you're human. We have emotions. You know what I'm saying? And that's where the mismanaged emotions, where we're learning how to like literally control them. Like, and you get so good at it where you're just like, oh, I'm feeling, like you start feeling it before you. It's crazy where I'm at right now, and where, you know, where I've worked on myself. It's like it literally, and like you just feel it come in, and then you're like, oh, and then you take that power, that deep breath, and you're like, how can I react? Like, you know, how can I, you know, come out forward now? It's a game changer when you learn, you know, the power of, you know, a power of that, like learning your emotions and your mind.
Yes. Oh, I'm looking at the comments really quick. Stephanie says, give yourself grace. I'm 100% an advocate in that, like hands down. When we were talking earlier, Tammy, you had said, stay grounded. And I just love the way you worded that, like stay grounded. Yes. Tiffany says, yes, don't hide your emotions. That can be way more damaging. Yes. Marissa likes to clear her head outdoors, and having a friend with like-mindedness is a bonus too. Absolutely. She said, Stephanie says, my mother always told me to think before I speak, and it's not helpful, or if it's not helpful, don't say it. Yeah, I tell my kids, if this isn't going to be a solution to the problem or something like that, don't do it. Jamie just came in. Hi, Jamie. For those of you who are we've had some people go in and out. We were talking about how not to run from a bad diet. We were talking about mismanaging your mindset, which is huge. And we've just been going over all of those. If you have questions and everything, please put them in. I love to hear what you guys think. I love to hear your comments. I know we've been talking a lot about family, and I think that goes right into our next thing, Tammy, which I know you wanted to cover. So go for it, girl.
A why that makes you cry, especially when it comes to health, you guys. Like when I really work with my clients, you really have to dig deep into your why, you guys. Like why do you want to get healthy? Why? Like it has to be like really deep. It can't, you know, so it has to be where on your bad days, it's going to help you through. Okay, you guys. So like I became a health coach because I knew I needed to learn the skill of food. Like you guys, like I've been doing this journey for 3 years, actually 4 now. I lost my weight a while ago. So like this is me.
I was gonna say, do you have your picture? Oh my God.
This way, yep, like that. Okay, so this is me. You know, so, but the difference is that girl right there didn't know how to really eat healthy and proper. So like my why was I gave my kids such bad habits that I really wanted to learn them. Like I wanted to learn the skill. I knew I couldn't make them. You know, you can't really force your husband to do things, but I can always inspire them. So like a why that makes you cry is like something where you get up and you think about it all the time. That's gonna stop you from eating that cake. That's gonna, you know, it's really gonna peel the layers back. Like how would you feel like to look in clothes? Like, do you want to feel good in your skin? Do you want more energy? Like you honestly got to picture your why. Like I cry all the time. Like you guys, I get so geeked out about this. I know what unhealthy feels like. I do. You know, like someone told me, it is hard to be unhealthy and it's hard to lose weight. Choose your hard, you guys. Like really, like so you really, if you're gonna want to lose weight and you want to get healthy, you have to make it a lifestyle change. You really have to start up here, and it's really gonna have to be like, why are we doing this? Like that's the first thing. Like our first chapter, and like because we do a lot of education with my group, like, you know, what's your why? Like really, like you, like literally, you anything you do, it has to have a good why to it to make it stand. You guys even have a song attached to it, because I have a song that makes me cry like every time, like I listen to it, because like, yeah, and that ties into my next why I do what I do with my kids losing all the weight.
Yeah. So your kids, so your boy, you know, that's your why. Your boy, he's 17, right?
Yeah.
And like, you want to talk about his journey a little bit?
Yes, I do. Actually, yeah, like I get so geeked out. Like this literally is again why I became a health coach, because I really wanted to inspire and give people hope. I love like knowing people. Like again, like if only I inspired people to like get up and move today, like I'm happy. But my family's was number one. Like so like I continued this journey and I became a health coach, and it's really funny because when I told my husband I was going to be a health coach, he's like, you're not going to be my coach. I was like, okay, like, I'm not doing it for you. I just want to learn how to eat healthy. Like, I really need to learn the skill. Like, I know how to work out. Like, I got that down. I need to figure out, like, why I'm eating the way I'm eating and all that kind of stuff. And he says, well, I'm not going to work out anymore either, So these are the things that he's telling me. So I get this kit and my stuff and, because there's certain kits for certain people. And he's like, I could do this. So he jumps on board. So he's like, you know what? I think I could get healthy. And so he jumps on program. And he lost 71 pounds, you guys. Like, you guys, he has changed so much. His mindset, he'll even tell you. Like, he had a sugar addiction that was in recognizing that you have addiction to food is crucial. He'll tell you. He works out more than I do. And I'm a workout freak. Like, he works out at work. Like, he works out. Like, he rides his bike more than I do. Like, he's like, I'm going to have six packs. I'm going to have six-pack abs. This brings me so much joy, you guys, because I wanted to enjoy my life with my husband. Okay. So, like, knowing that, not to be me, like, he was kind of unselfish, like, not taking care of himself, and I want to go biking with him when I'm older. I want to start traveling the world with him. So, like, this means so much to me that, he jumped on board on his own, because I can't make him. I inspired him. The changes, but we made it so simple where he didn't feel like he was deprived. He didn't feel like all this stuff, and he had the structure, and he did it. Then a month onto program, my son jumped on, you guys. He was 258 pounds. Again, I felt mom guilt from giving him such bad habits. Sure, you can eat pizza rolls, like all that kind of stuff, like not really understanding what was going on. Not so you can't ever eat pizza rolls, but his diet wasn't the greatest, and so he jumped on program, and he is down 110 pounds, you guys. 17-year-old, 110 pounds. He'll tell you, if he can do it, you can do it. Like, he will tell you up and down. But the difference is, you guys, the changes, the non-scale victories I have with my child, it is crazy. He's getting better grades. He's recognizing sleep. He drinks more water. Again, at the dinner table, he says, I can't believe I like broccoli.
He likes broccoli. I was just thinking that. He likes broccoli.
He can cook you that. He can actually cook you a lean and green. Like, a lean and green, you guys. Like, so, like, it is crazy. Like, what this program has taught us. So that's the difference is it's teaching people how to have a healthier lifestyle. Like, so it's crazy, but we just do it in micro habits where you don't feel deprived and you do it very slowly. And so, like, I'm telling you right now, I could walk away right now and be so happy that, I've learned the skill, but I'm so passionate about what I do. And I like it because it's one-on-one, same as you, Jess, how you like, helping people with their businesses. I like helping people with their food and their health.
Well, and it's the baby steps too. I love that you say that, because sometimes we set ourselves up for failure by not making realistic goals, right? We don't make goals that are realistic for us. We say, I'm going to do all of these changes and change my whole life, and you give yourself one day to do it. Like December 31st at midnight, you think on January 1st at 12:01 you're going to be a whole new person. Well, life has another plan, okay? Unless you set up for it, like, that's not going to happen, right?
Yeah, no. And you got to have like literally like little baby steps to get, like, here's the big goal, but you know what? It's really hard to see. So, like, you really definitely, like, we totally have a structure. Like, it's really crazy how just showing up is the hardest thing. So, like, with me becoming a health coach, the best thing I've ever learned, and, like, here's like the education part, is my workout. You guys would laugh at me. My workout's so tiny that I can do it on my bad day. Yeah. Because showing up every day is the most important thing.
Oh, I love it.
So, for real, like, normally I'll do more on my good days. Normally I do have good days, but you having, like, literally it's 5 push-ups, you guys, 5 sit-ups, 5 jumping, super easy.
Yeah.
Because I have to be consistent on what I do. Consistency, showing up, being healthy every day, like consistency on it. It's like totally for me. Like it's been a game changer on how I look at things, where, you know, I wonder why I failed so much, because I'd be like, oh, I did 20 push-ups here. Now I'm going to do 20 more push-ups, and then 20 more push-ups. And then you get up to 80 push-ups. You're like, I ain't doing 80 push-ups. No, that's not showing up. Just showing up and doing the 5 push-ups is just as good as, I'm not saying if you can do 80 push-ups, all power to you, but.
I swear, I love that you say, I just did another podcast summit, and my whole section, like they had like 30 speakers and everybody had a thing. And mine was like, literally just show up.
Just show up.
It was like,
show up for yourself. Like, yeah, that's yeah. Even if it, like, again, like my walk, as long as I just show up, even if I don't leave the yard and walk around the house 5 times, showed up. Like, that's, you know, that's big enough for me. I went outside, I did it, like, you know, and like, yeah, and that's been a game changer for me. Just like, yeah, like even if you say, hey, you know, this is what I'm going to do for 75 days and become a habit. And then you don't even think about it. You don't think about drinking water, like, because you have it everywhere, you know?
Yeah. Oh, as Jamie says, the slight edge, small things done over a time breeds amazing change. It really does. And Stephanie needs to know what's the song. Are you going to tell us what the song is, or no?
Okay, yeah. It's really silly, so I'm gonna play it, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to play it. Facebook, don't shut me down if you hear that song, okay?
Okay, let me look it up then. I forgot about that they do.
I never know. So I'm just like, okay, because I always want to have like intro music or something fun. I gotta make my own, and then they won't be able to do that, right? So I'm gonna have a contest soon on how to like somebody make me my intro song. That would be great. I know a lot of very amazing musical people. But I love, you guys actually have a family motto, right? I think you told it to me.
I have a lot of family mottos, like maybe,
I love it. The one that there's always a solution.
Oh, yeah. So if there's a problem, there's always a solution for it. Like,
if you guys have a motto, put it in. I want to know if anybody's got a motto. What do you got a motto? I'm still waiting. What's the song? We need to know.
I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, here we go. I forgot to change. So I use Google, so all I have to do is say my name and it'll pop up. So, okay, so it's you are the reason.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find it and get it. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna figure out a way to get that on. But who's it by?
It's by God. Can you see that? Like, I'm really like it's
Cassidy?
No. CALUM.
We'll take a screenshot. And I'll put it up later. Okay? We'll put it up in the event. So if you are interested or like the event, then we'll do that.
Right. I know he's a famous singer. I'm like slaughtering it. My kids are like, Mom, really? You didn't know his name?
Marissa, is that your family motto? Move for the ones that can't? That is beautiful. Makes my heart. That makes my heart like soft. It makes my heart like weepy. That's a great motto. I love that. Mine is my kids, like they always hear like suck it up. No, I'm just kidding.
Suck it up, buttercup.
It'll make you stronger. I don't know. I'm sure we have one. I'm always telling them stuff all the time. They're tired of hearing from me.
Well, I got a lot of teenagers right now, so if they come to me like with something, I'm like, all right, what's the solution though? There's always a solution for our problems. Like we're in the coronavirus right now. What would make us happy? Like, what can we do? We're in these little walls, what would make us happy? Like, and that's how we got the puppy. But I love the puppy, but my God.
Yeah, I want no more things that I have to feed or water or walk or just keep alive in general. I feel like I have enough of. I have 5 kids, so 5 kids, a dog, chickens, turtle, like enough things that I need to keep alive. So if you love me, don't give me something that I have to keep alive. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee. Something will probably die. Okay. If I have one more thing, let's see. Quintina says choose kind. I love that. I love that one.
That's a good one.
And I mean, I'm so excited. Everybody is on here. You guys are been so great tonight. And I'm super excited. Make sure that if you have any questions for Tammy, to put them in the chat for either of us. Go ahead, put them in the comments, because that is all, like, that's what this is all about. So if you have questions about any of this stuff, go ahead. I am going to put up how you can get the gratitude journal in a second here too. And I did see somebody, so I'll start with there. First off, I just saw a comment a while back. Tiffany said something about she does ABC affirmations. I haven't heard of that, but I'm like super interested in that. So I'll have to figure that one out.
I am, because we call our family ABCs, because we got Arnouts, Bridenstine, and Cross all live. That's like because we have a mixed family.
Yeah.
We call ourselves ABC family.
Aw, see,
so maybe ABC affirmations should be something I should be doing.
yeah, I love that, right? That sounds like, see, it was meant to be. Let's see. Somebody was talking about essential oils at some point, so I don't know if that's something like you
I'm big onto those. Yes, I believe in essential oils, and that was probably Q, maybe. But yeah, I believe in 100%. Like moods, like even like the sniff of like things, and if I like, especially if I usually wear a necklace. And just sniffing that will totally change your mindset. Like, yeah. Totally. Like, just in like, even when you're like studying, having essential oils going, and it totally, and like, yeah, that's all I use is essential oils, and just in general meditation to like, if I have a headache, I don't really use any medication. It's all about essential oils. I actually just delivered to my girls her Christmas present some essential oils. So it's a second ago. That's funny. I gave her a little book on how to learn about essential oils, because it is a trick to learn. So
yeah,
and definitely I'd get with someone that sells it, and they'll definitely teach you. I guess I kind of do a little bit, but
I love I remember the first time I had ever heard of essential oils was tea tree oil. My son used to get earaches all the time. Yes. He used to get ear infections constantly. And one of his pediatrician, we do extra virgin olive oil and a little bit of that. We mix it together and then we put it in. And it worked so well. My husband started using it for his earaches too. So yes. Okay. We got a couple of people. I wanted to see, let's see, we have so who just came in? Somebody just said something that was really great. Okay, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining us tonight. Lisa said, my daughter had a meltdown the other day, and my first response was, what is the problem? Once she tells me, I say, okay, what's the solution? Because otherwise she stays stuck on the problem and in her meltdown, because there is a solution to every problem. It just simplifies things. That is beautiful. Like, hashtag mommy goals. Good job. Good job, Lisa. Yeah. You are doing an amazing job. She's awesome. Let's see. Jamie says, my goal is to promote myself. Jess, she's saying the thing. So let me get that banner up. I have where did it go? I made a banner for it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. This is when you're running a show and trying to do other things at the same time. So we've got the way you can win a gratitude journal today too. I've got one that I'm going to be giving away live. I've got one that I'm going to do in the replay, and I'll tell you how to get another. What is to let us know a goal that you have for 2021, okay? So what is the goal that you have for 2021? Because I do believe that part of your goal too is like claiming it out and actually owning a goal and owning something that you want to do. You know, when you keep it to yourself, it's kind of like hiding it and saying, you don't have to be as honest with it. Nobody knows about it. You didn't actually claim it out loud. So I am a firm believer that like when you claim it out to the world, it holds you accountable, right?
Send it out to the universe, you guys.
Yes. Okay, let's see if we've got somebody who's brave. Okay, Jamie is brave. I'm actually going to put it up, Jamie. She says, my goal is to promote myself to my next leadership level and then mentor someone to their dreams. That is beautiful. Beautiful. By the way, beautiful picture there too. Like, I love that headshot. Good job, Jamie. So yes, go ahead, put your goals in there, guys, because that's how I'm gonna figure out, because I can't always see who's on here. So if you don't engage or you don't say anything, then I don't know you're on here. I don't know who to give this to. So go ahead and do that. We'll give everybody a couple of minutes for that. Let's see. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if we covered anything. What else do you got, Tam? You got anything else?
Nope, not really. Other than like if they, you're looking for someone to help you lose weight. If you're, you've tried everything, and if you're looking for a program that has structure and they help with the mindset, all it does is starts with a just talking. Like that's all I do is we do free health assessments. And because pretty much I don't know what you're looking for, and I got to see if it's a good fit. Because I understand that it's your weight loss journey, and it's not for everyone. And I support anyone on any health. So even if you're losing weight, message me. I love giving kudos to people. I love getting healthy with people. That just geeks me out so much because again, I know what unhealthy feels like, you guys. So I will probably message you if you said that you were getting healthy. I'd be like, hey, how you doing? Yep. How you doing? I know I'm not your health coach, but I want to know how you're doing. For real, how are you doing? Because I know how it is, you guys. It's hard. It is hard to lose weight. So that's where just you feel like you can't get anywhere. So and just having that health coach and having the education and the support and the community. That's all that we do. That's the 4 components that I do. I have the community. I have the support. We have the food program, and you get me as a health coach, and I'm pretty cool, I think. No.
I put her email down in the comments. So if you want to talk to Tammy more about anything we've talked about tonight or how she can help you with any of your weight loss goals, because just a walking testament and billboard to what she can do, and please do that. Let's see, I've got some more. We've got Jamie says, my goal is to use my time more intentionally and be outside more. That's beautiful. Jamie said Jed Kelsby took that job. She's actually one of my mentors, so I love her. I loved her before that, but I love her now too. Let's see. Lisa says, my goal for 2021 is to continue to bring positivity to the world. Yes, not feeding into the negativity, changing my mindset to not think of the worst case scenarios. Encouraging positivity will help in this. Yes, I am all about bringing joy. I love bringing joy into my life. And I always am trying to think of how I can bring joy into other people's life. And if I'm on the cusp of making a decision, I look at that goal and I look at that and I think, is what I'm about to do going to help me get towards that? And if the answer is no, and I'm on the fence about it, then my answer is no. And that's okay. No is a complete sentence, right? Let's see. We've got Stephanie says, she wants to shift her mindset from what I think I can't do, what I can and desire to do, and be successful in health and career. Because health and career. She's a yeah, that's beautiful.
She has such a she inspires me all the time. I love Stephanie. You guys, I love, yeah.
These are great goals, y'all. Amanda says, my goal is to be a better me for myself and kids, and showing my kids that you can do anything that you put your mind to, no matter what. Yes, 100%. You want your kids to own their goals. Show them that you can do it. Show them that it's possible. These are amazing goals, you guys. Seriously. Let's see. Courtney says, my goal for 2021 is to come out of my shell.
Yes. You're doing so good, Courtney. Oh my God.
Oh, I love it. Jacob said
a podcast about how we're role models for our kids. You guys, really, if you guys think about it, we're the only thing that's we're programming them. So we really gotta show them that they can do it. So that's why, that's my biggest goal.
Oh, I love this. Okay. I've got let's see. Jacob says his goal is to keep learning about eating healthier and maintaining my weight loss. He lost 40 pounds with Tammy. Oh my gosh,
he's so amazing. He is such a good client, you guys, and he's just learning the skill. That's the whole point. It's not a diet mentality. He's actually he got promoted. I'm so proud of him.
Okay, Quintita says, my goal is to live in abundance. Oh yes,
abundance affirmations every night, you guys. Yeah,
I hope you are doing affirmations of abundance, girl. And if you need some, you reach out to me and we will get you some. Oh my gosh, let's see. And let's see. We've got Marissa says, my goal is to always move forward and support others in their goals. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are great.
These are my peeps. I love all these people. I love Marissa, you guys. She owns Water Edge Fitness, the gym.
Where is she? What is it?
Water Edge Fitness over then Lakeshore Drive.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Well, I'm telling you right now, that's the gym right there. Like, I walked in and I fell in love. Like, I was wearing my cool green glasses, and she's like, "I like you." I'm like, "I like you," and they've been ever since. She doesn't judge me for my crazy. Like, so she lets me be all spunky and Zumba. So like, I'm loud, you guys.
That is amazing. Okay, so let's see. Get a cute love Tammy. Yes, I love Tammy too. This is great. See, I knew having you on was a good idea. I knew we were going to have a blast.
I love Tammy too, so.
I knew we were going to have a blast. She says, I love Tammy too. Well, gosh, I love it.
Self-love, guys. I look in the mirror all the time and tell myself I love myself. Like.
Okay, so we've got what we're doing. Okay, so I've got 3 of these. Okay, so I've got I've got 3 different ones. They're cute little things. If you didn't see the picture of them, I've got them up in the event and everything too. So I've got, she says true story. That's funny about the glasses. So we're going to do 1 live giveaway. I'm going to do 1 on the replay. So if you are on the replay, make sure you put your goals in here, and you can even do hashtag goals, or, so that I know that it's there, but do your goals and keep claiming those. I will get on, usually it's about 4:30 on Sunday. And then I am actually going to be giving one away in my group. And I'm going to put the @ in here. And that is another way that you can do it. Now, if you are looking for support of other moms and you just need like a tribe, we talked about that last week, like finding your tribe and getting it in. I just want to say, if you are looking for a tribe like that and you are looking for a group, it's great to have a coach. Like if you need a Tammy or a Jessie, it is great to have us. Okay, it's great investment in yourself, but sometimes you just want that tribe, that support. With it. So if that is something that you are looking for, then please look into it, try it out. We have daily prompts every day where I kind of go over and just check in on how you guys are doing. We do accountability. We do gratitude and thankful Thursdays. And we do all of that, but I am going to do a giveaway on there. I also go live on there on Sundays at 5. So I usually jump on live on my page and announce the winner. And then I jump over there and check on all the girls and see how everybody's doing. So if that is something that you're interested in, please, please, please check it out. And that is another way to win. You don't have to do anything when you're in there. You just have to be there. And then I'll just do the giveaway from that. Okay. So the winner for tonight is, I'm not going to say the whole name because I feel like I'm going to Quintina Pittman.
Yep, we call her Q. She's our Zumba and my oil distributor. So
woo! Okay, so yes, Q. When this is over, if you want to private message me or reach out to me, or I'll reach out to you and I'll get your address and we'll get that to you. And so I'm super excited, guys. Tammy, thank you so much for coming on. You are a rock star. I am so excited to have had you on here. I knew it was a good idea. It just felt good. If it feels good, jump for it, right? And
yep, I get that. Yep.
This felt great. It was amazing. All of you ladies who showed up, it was amazing. If you were on the replay, thank you so much for keeping your time and choosing to spend it with me and with us tonight. This was great. It was full of so much amazing information. I have some really fun things coming up too. I'm going to start releasing stuff because I am super excited for some of the stuff coming up too. I'm always about trying to give you guys value, education, and joy. If you ever need anything, please reach out to me, private message me, email me. My email has been scrolling across here all night. Okay. I put it in the chat, so it is in there. If you guys need anything, private message me. Go to my website, wildjessie.com. Okay. It's so easy to find me. And I also want to invite any moms that if you are a mom that has a mission of her own, or you have something you're super passionate about, like Tammy is, okay? You do not have to have a PhD. It does not have to be something that you are an extreme, if you are just really, really passionate about it and your goal is to help others and educate others, then please get a hold of me and let's get you on here, okay? Because it's not that bad, right, Tammy?
No, it's not. It really is not. I thought I was going to stumble over some words, and I probably did a little bit, but oh well. We're all human. We're not robots.
Yes, it's super cute. And then Stephanie, I will write down the gratitude journal so that you'll see. I'll put all that information in there. So if you don't win one and you want to get one, you can, because they are amazing. I'm all about it.
Too, the I Am Journal, the office book.
I'm all about it. Because seriously, like, I really think that it's a really easy way. Like, everybody's going to have a bad day. But when you have that bad day, it's easier to pull yourself out of it when you can look back at those good things and all those things that you had gratitude for, or forcing yourself at the end of the day to think, I want one thing that I was good for. That's how I end every day, or like we do dinner every night with my kids. We say you have to do at least one positive. If that positive is I am breathing today, if it is I am sitting upright at this table, then that's what it is. Like, just write it down. But it's great. So I'm super excited that we were able to do this. If you have a mom too, I'm actually going to set up a thing, and I'll talk to you more about that on Sunday, where you can nominate a mom to come on with me. Yes. So if you know a mom that's maybe like been a bit shy about it, or she's like, no, she's not talking about me. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. If she won't do it, you nominate her. Okay.
You should almost get Courtney on here. She just
I know.
She wants to get out of her shell.
Yes.
Oh, I might call out Courtney.
Yes. Okay. Well, then on Sunday,
I'm already giving a shout out to her business. So I already love her business. So I'm on the mission of mom. So yep, I believe she might be one of your candidates.
I can't. We're coming for you, Courtney. Well, if you guys need any information on a mom on a mission, you can also find that on my website. I just put the link inside of here. It is also where I will put up nomination forms for you to nominate a mom, and I should have that live on Sunday as well. As always, thank you so much for being here. You women are amazing. Okay. Times are tough. Things are rough. And it is just all we can do to show up every day. So thank you for showing up here for me, for Tammy, for yourself. Hopefully we gave you some value tonight. Just remember, you are always trying to do it all, but you don't have to do it all alone. Okay. My name is Jessie. I am a mom on a mission. It is a mother of a mission. And I am so happy, grateful, thankful, and just amazed to have you as a part of it. So you ladies have an amazing night.